Here in the Breaking News Center, we're watching the live feed from the House floor in Washington, where they are preparing to vote any minute now on a plan approved in the Senate and pushed by the Trump administration to cut previously approved funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. It's part of the DOGE cuts and totals nearly $1.1 billion over 2 years. I talked about it with Paul Hunton, the president and general manager of North Carolina Public Radio, WUNC. The station gets $800,000 a year in funding from Washington. It's only about 5% of its total revenue. Listeners contribute 85% of the revenue, and Paul says they're really stepping up right now.
That has been one of the heartening things for myself and for our staff, is that our listeners are, I can tell you this unequivocally, the best in the country. We are in a market that really supports public radio. And so we are very grateful for all of our listeners and supporters who have stepped up in this time and helped start to fill the gap.
I asked Paul about the criticism from the Trump administration that the public media system is politically biased and an unnecessary taxpayer expense.
If you look at anything that WUNC does that is generated from our newsroom, you will see nothing but fair and objective journalism, helping North Carolinians understand the communities that they live in, the state that they live in, and the decisions that are being made at the legislature and other places on their behalf.
WUNC is owned by the UNC system but gets no state funding, and in fact Paul says the radio station pays the university every year for the services it provides. Paul is also on the NPR board of directors in Washington, and he's concerned about the impact of those federal funding cuts on smaller stations across the country that do not have the robust listener support WUNC has here in the Triangle. We're keeping an eye on the live feed coming in from the House floor in Washington. If that vote happens this half hour, you'll know about it the minute it happens.